6 million kids between the ages of 3 and 17 diagnosed with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. More than 60% of them put on medication.
So a new book is out that aims to change not only the way we look at ADHD, but how we treat it. The Boy with the Faster Brain tells the story of a happy yet hyperactive 10-year-old boy named Peter and his journey to embracing his diagnosis and turning it into his superpower. So joining us this morning is the happy yet hyperactive author of this book, Peter Shankman. Thanks so much for being with us, Peter.
My pleasure. Great to be here.
This is really wonderful that you're actually talking about this, because I feel like a lot of kids, there's like a stigma about admitting that you have it. But you were diagnosed more than 20 years ago?
I was diagnosed in my mid-30s.
Wow.
And so growing up in New York City in the public schools, I had to sit down, you're disrupting the class disease. And that was it. No one knew what ADHD was. And it was, you're broken, you're constantly talking out in class, you have the social acuity of a turnip. I didn't do well in school. And it was tough. And growing up, you then, once I realized this could actually be a benefit, and all of my success was because of, not in spite of, my ADHD. So I wrote I want to tell that story. I want kids to realize they're not broken, they're brilliant.
And you're not new to the literary world. You've written a number of books.
Yeah.
But this is special for you because not only is it really your story and helping so many kids understand, but it's self-published.
Yeah, my first self-published book. I've been published by Random House, by Paul Grave, and I said, you know what, I'm going to have fun with this. As a matter of fact, I went to my publisher and I'm like, hey, I want to do a kids book, and they go, you can't. Your adult book on ADHD is still doing really well. You'll screw up the algorithm. So right. I'm like, you're telling someone this who has ADHD, I'm just going to do it myself.
Right.
You know, that's
of
exactly.
Course.
When you're ADHD, you're born with the, how hard can it be, Gene?
Yeah.
Right? And it doesn't take much for you to say, okay, yeah, I'll try that, and we'll see what happens. And so it's came out about a month and a half ago. It's doing pretty well.
But like you were just saying, I mean, some might look at it as a hindrance. But why do you say that it's what gave you your success?
When you're growing up and you're in school, school has not changed. Primarily about 400 years, right? We sit in desks one after the other originally because in a one-room schoolhouse, that's all the room you had, right? So we do things that were done 400 years ago. We've evolved. The process of how we learn hasn't, and different kids learn differently. My brain is different than yours, it's different than yours, it's different than yours, and so teaching everyone as one group isn't necessarily the best thing anymore. And when I was growing up, I was getting in trouble for speaking out and making jokes, realizing now that I was doing that to get some dopamine. So that the dopamine that my brain doesn't make because I have ADHD, if I tell a joke, if I go on stage, if I give a speech, if I skydive, then I get it, and then I can focus, and I can do everything I need to do. So I was doing that back then, I just didn't know it.
Yeah, of course.
That's fascinating.
So, let me ask you this, because so many folks, they know that maybe they're different, right? And they're sitting in that classroom, and they may be saying, well, I'm not like the other kids, or whatever it may be. What made you, at 30, go and get the diagnosis of ADHD?
So I'd started and sold my third company. And yet I couldn't remember to take the trash out.
Okay.
Right? I'd come home with all this incredible news about the brilliant day I had and forget to ask my then wife if she had a good day.
Right.
Right? And I said, something doesn't add up here. Right? I have all this good stuff and I can do all these great things, but the basics, right? It's like I could be there in any crisis, but for the day-to-day there, I wasn't there.
Yeah, right.
And so I'm like, let me just see what it is. I had a feeling, right? I mean, you don't do all these weird things that I do without having something. And so they gave me a name for it. I'm like, okay, this makes sense.
Right.
Now I understand it a little better. And that's really what I want kids to do. I want them to know that having ADHD, having a different brain, if you're used to driving a little Honda Accord, it's a nice car, but if someone gives you a Lamborghini one day, and you try to drive it like you've been driving a Honda Accord,
it's a little different.
You're going to crash into a tree. Learn how to drive your faster brain, and there's nothing you can't do.
And that's what this book is all about. Right? No, medication, though, you say, is not always the answer.
I'm not anti-medication. I have a prescription, but maybe I take it twice a month.
Okay.
I take it when my assistant says, you need to do these things or you're not going to get paid, take the pill. Otherwise, I get my energy being on my bike at 4 a.m. I ride for about 2 hours every morning before my daughter wakes up, right? It makes me a better dad.
Yeah.
I get the dopamine that way. I get the dopamine from exercise, from going outside, from talking, giving speeches. Anything that gives you those chemicals that your brain, that people with ADHD's brain doesn't normally make, is a good thing.
And this book, teaching parents and children really how to advocate for themselves in this whole situation, right?
Well, that's the thing. Pills don't teach skills.
Exactly.
Right? And so if you get diagnosed as a 5-year-old, you're put on medication. When you're 21, your parents' insurance lapses, you haven't learned anything. So now you're not on pills. You still don't know how to handle your ADHD. So again, there's nothing wrong with medication per se, but understand to learn how the skills that you need to make your brain better on its own. From there, you can do anything.
This out now?
It's out now, anywhere.
And really great advice. And just real quickly before we let you go, Happy birthday to Jessa.
Yes, happy birthday, Jessa. You're 10 years old today. I love you.
Yay.
Out now?
Out now?
Where books are sold, right?
Anywhere.
Anywhere. Okay, Peter, great to have you here
Thank
as
you,
always.
guys.
And thank you for doing this. And thank you for writing this. Be sure to pick up your copy, everybody. The Boy with the Faster Brain, available on Amazon. Important stuff right here.